But here comes the crash out of the century, chat. Here comes the crash out of the century, baby. There it is. Gears of War on PlayStation. What a shit show at Xbox P3. You've run it into the ground. 340 likes, 30,000 views. 340 likes, 30,000 views. But it gets better. Because the crash out of CrapGamer begins. Console war over. Xbox over and out. Sega 2.0. The only reason this exists is to sell the franchise to PlayStation owners. Well, yeah, duh.
Hi, Alex. I still don't know what grift means. Crying face emoji.
Basically, a grift is if I was lying to you guys about what I truly feel to go ahead and siphon money out of you. It's as if I would be like swindling you. But it would be so easy to catch me on a lie if that were the case. But still. So CrapGamer keeps quote tweeting PS5 stuff and stuff like that. And then he starts posting like cuck porn and just shit like that. It's just the stupidest shit. And then here it comes. Here it fucking comes. Watch. Day 2 of me asking you to resign after destroying Xbox consoles and lying to fans for over a decade.
Wasn't he one of the people wanting to change the law so that you can sue the page owner for what users say?
I think so. I think so.
The voice Frit used in his vid for that CrapGamer tweet is so funny.
Where he's like, oh, you're gonna do the thing? Oh, Gears 5 is over. Oh, he Frit can do voice acting. Resign, you bum! Resign, you bum! Resign, you bum! Resign, you bum! Resign, bro. That's day 2. Here it comes. Day 3 of me asking you to resign. Resign, you bum! Day 4 of me asking you to resign. Resign, you bum! It gets better. Look at this. Day 5 of me asking you to resign. Resign, you bum. It gets better. Day 6 of me asking you to resign. Resign, you bum. It gets better. It gets better. He doesn't stop. I got blocked. And then I got blocked. And then I got blocked.
This stream is sponsored by Bacalleg Glory Holes behind the Olive Garden.
Stop.
But I know a thing or two about that.
I didn't say stop.
Chief and stop. Detective Seeds! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Gamer hasn't gotten over Phil roasting him for canceling a pre-order over Xbox games coming to PC. Dude is almost 50 years old doing this. It's actually beyond sad.
Stop!
Why would Phil Spencer resign when ponies are helping to pay his wages?
Bro, that's not funny. That's not funny, Seeds.
Absolute Taz.
So, it gets better because apparently this happened.
Oh, come on, Alex. I'll be a good boy and play all the PC games. Unzip_pants.
Stop, you can't. You can take all of it, Grimlock.
Try to relax your anus.
Don't worry, you can take all of it.
We are excited to partner with Alex and have purchased Bang Bus in Black and are rebranding to Black Bus. Our first video goon squad out now.
Bro, stop, Smoke Show. Thank you for the 5. Seed says, thanks, man. I will be in your hood in a few weeks. I will shoot your message to try and meet up for a beer, brother. Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking dope. 100%. That'd be sick as shit. All right. Let me know. X1 the Gamer replies to CrapGamer. saying this: as head of community for a mobile game, I've seen this kind of behavior before. To many, it's confusing. Why would someone who once built a platform-loving Xbox now be calling for Phil Spencer to be fired? Why is it so personal? Answer: because it was never about Xbox. It was always about the ego. He used the community to build his brand. He positioned himself as the voice of the players, the one who told it like it is, the one who really cared. But when Xbox made moves that didn't center him or align with the narrative that he had invested in, he didn't just disagree, he turned bitter. He made it personal, and he weaponized the community that helped him grow. If it were about honesty, he'd be able to give fair takes without turning every post into a crusade. If it were about the games, he'd still be engaging like a fan of gaming, even critically. But that's not what this is. This is about someone whose identity was wrapped up in being right, and when they weren't, they lashed out. We see this pattern a lot in gaming community work. People who wrap themselves in the flag of the quote-unquote fans, but really just want control. They want influence. They want power. They don't show up to build. They show up to dominate the conversation. Every decision becomes a betrayal. Every leader becomes a target. Every strategy becomes a personal affront. And unfortunately, a lot of players unknowingly get pulled into it because of the language sounding authentic. But once you recognize the pattern, it's hard to unsee. These creators burn bridges. Their content spirals into bitterness. And eventually, their platforms collapse under the weight of their own ego. So here's how you tell the difference between honest feedback and ego-driven noise. Are they attacking ideas or people? I do both. I wish the devs cared as much about the community as I do. That's not feedback, that's martyrdom. It's performance. Are they consistent or do they shift with the attention? Game Pass is the future. 1 week later, Game Pass is killing Xbox. That's not honest analysis, that's chasing relevance. Are they building up anything or just tearing others down? I do both. No one listens, the devs don't care. I've been right this whole time. That's not leadership, that's victimhood disguised as vision. I've said this before, recognizing these patterns isn't about silencing criticism because real feedback is gold. Real fans care enough to be thoughtful. Real community leaders don't need to be the main character in every post. They show up, they contribute to their feedback, and they stay honest even when the narrative shifts. Dishonest performance dressed up as advocacy is poison to real communities, and it's on all of us to recognize the difference. The loudest voice in the room isn't always the one that cares the most. Sometimes it's just the one that got passed over and can't let it go.
Expose, 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 wow. Expose, 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 expose.
Absolute wow.
Expose, expose, expose.
Are you taking your exposed? This one is for you too.
You are exposed. Wow. Expose, 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 expose.
Jacob, thank you for the 2-month prime.
Exposed, sir.
Wow.
Exposed. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Apologies tonight. Watching in passing. My Doom Dark Ages Collector's Edition delivered today.
Nice.
And it's letting me play now. So watching and playing.
Thank you for the 5, Dino. Enjoy, bro. Have fun. But it's not over. It's not over. Because he still continues. He continues to act this way. He continues to be this way. And he will continue to be the martyr that he wants to be. Excuse me. Because, again, it's not about what's actually, like, correct or being honest about video games. It's about him trying to go ahead and join another group.
Ponies on gears.
Me too, Pina. Thank you for the 2. Mayo, thank you for the 6 months.
That?
Did Nib's Asian uncle write that? Yeah, probably. So, here is the meltdown of CrapGamer once again.
It's like so many different things. Like you have something.
How can it be so long of you doing YouTube and still not getting a fucking microphone? How can you be doing YouTube for so long and still just not get a decent fucking microphone? Even the one I had from the garbage that I used for 4 years is better than the one he has now. He sounds like Harmon. He does. 100%.
Like Xbox. Like I bought a 360 when I saw Cliffy B playing Gears of War on G4 television before the 360 even launched. You know, they were...
My boy, that was over 20 years ago. I want you guys to understand this. That was over 20 years ago. People who were born when the 360 came out can practically legally drink now. Are your bones turning to dust? Did your knees just pop and sound like Rice Krispies treats? Huh? Think about it like this, chat.
Sure makes USB mics now. There are zero excuses.
Exactly, Reliv. Think about it like this, chat. If you ever get carded in a restaurant and your license and birthday start with and the year starts with a 1, they don't have to read your license anymore because they know you're above age. If your birth year starts with a 1, they just hand it right back to you. Clockdonix is crashing out.
Yes, I'm old too, reminding me.
Yeah, Pina, exactly. I'm fucking crashing out. Yeah, start crashing out. Yeah, shit is sad now. Yeah.
Preview on this game, and I knew I had to get a 360.
Because 20 years ago.
It's my 27th birthday tomorrow.
Congrats, Desire. Happy birthday. Chat, can we get some hearts in the chat for Desire for his 27th birthday tomorrow? Huh? Can we do that?
UFC is on, I gotta go. Y'all have a good night. Someone please tell Alex to stop gooning to the QVC network.
I'm not on the QVC network. Stop it. I don't goon to that. I goon to Futanari. Let's be real. Let's be real about that, okay?
Alex, right. I know you don't cover this topics usually, but I would like to know what you think about streamers that get caught cheating in tournaments like Lupo did. Why cheat on video games?
Why would someone cheat on video games? I think probably because they have a persona that they're good at gaming. And when your entire personality and your audience relies on you being good at a video game, the pressure that you place upon
Alex,
yourself is
I'm
immeasurable.
22 and I only get guarded at the grocery store buying alcohol. At a restaurant I very rarely get carded.
There you go, zombie. There you go. So basically it's just like this pressure of trying to look like you're
Stop
the best.
making me feel as old as you, grandpa.
Oh no, Dupless, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it 100%. And that's really what it is. I don't know why he would cheat. Just be like, I'm stupid. Like, just like it's the idea of being self-important.
If these people play games as much as they bitch online, they'd have more of an audience.
Yeah, exactly, Hero. Exactly. 100%. 100%. And I think the reason why Dr. Lupo did it was because he wanted to feel like he wanted to show everybody how smart he was. And to be real, the best way to cheat in chess is just to have chess, another game of chess running in the background, and you place, like, what you do is, okay, look, here's how you cheat correctly in chess, okay? People don't understand this. You take a game of chess that you're playing online. You then open up another browser of the game of chess. You then place the opponent, okay, opposite of you in the game, and you make the opponent into the hardest difficulty. So that way, every move your opponent does, you do the same move in the game, and the CPU will do the hardest move beyond it.
Also code for Sunset Overdrive and Frostpunk for the fast ones 5QK6DDBDK7G.
Holy shit, dude. Thank you, H. Brown.
9H4H7VT Pray ZNL54.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. That's how you do it.
I cancelled my Switch 2 pre-order.
There you go, Scott. Congrats, bro. That's the way to do it.
Why Billy Michael cheated.
Or Billy Mitchell cheated? Yeah, I could see that too, Impartial. Yeah, 100%.
Alex, back in 2005 I was getting paid 5.15/hour. Took me 5 months to save up and get an Xbox 360 at launch. Fuck, I'm old.
Oh, we're on the old train, baby. We're on the old train.
I guess we are the adults now.
We are. We are the adults now. Let me see. Sorry, chat. So, yeah, it is crazy what happens. Your mom's the biggest Fuda lady, true.
Right. I just knew I had to get one. And, you know, those 3 games original 3 were amazing. And I still like Gears of War, you know, but it's just like, I just find it so disingenuous from Microsoft. And, you know, and there's that small group of people that are like, who cares that more people get to play it? It's going to do huge. And this is what I think about it. Like,
what do you mean, you know, and who cares? That's a great thing. That's a great thing. Having more people play a game is not a bad thing, especially a multiplayer game like Gears. Why would that be a problem? Why, why would you have a problem with a multiplayer game that relies on more people playing it to then lose the aspect of multiplayer not playing it? Do you care about the game or do you care about the brand?
People ask me, they go, what do you think it's going to do on PlayStation? I said,
Numbers.
It'll probably do okay for, you know, the first couple of weeks.
Right.
Merc, thank you for the 8 months Prime. It's going to do numbers.
But the problem with the original Gears of War and the first few Gears of War, it's a product of its time.
No, it's not. Bro, what are you talking about? I fucking hate this argument.
Vibrator to cheat in official competitions.
That's right,
Hot
Arapa.
face emoji.
I gotta do that too. I gotta start using an anal vibrator in video games to cheat.
I remember
that way.
pirating Gundam Wing Endless Waltz with Kazaa took weeks.
Hey, bro, come on. 100%, Alex. Thank you for the 5. Arapa, thank you for the 2. Bro, what do you mean? Bro, this shit fucking pisses me off. When people say dumb shit like, I don't like playing older games because they don't have modern.
Shout out to you and Rich from Review Tekasa last night.
Thank you,
Loved
bro.
seeing you guys together. Also, CrapGamer is a bitch.
Thank you, One Pup, man. I appreciate the 15 months, dude. Thank you so much. It's so fucking ridiculous how every single time an old game comes out being remastered and not remade for modern sensibilities, people lose their shit like they can't play a fucking video game. Whoa, wait a minute. I gotta go into my inventory? Ugh. Wait. I have to, like, press the buttons? There's no waypoints everywhere? I gotta read? Who the fuck reads when playing a video game, guy? Like, it's so fucking stupid,
I finally
dude.
hit the jackpot with Gears of War.
Nice.
Venue Manager on my Steam Deck. Runs great so far.
Oh, hell
I've
yeah,
been
dude.
trying to do this for over 2 years.
That's awesome, Daniel. Thank you for the 5, bro. That's fucking great, dude. It's crazy. You have to use your hands. That's a baby's toy. Who knows that? Who knows that?
I was a GameCube kid. Played that too much, man, so I never got to play Xbox games. I am now experiencing Halo for the first time on my Steam Deck.
Isn't it great, Zeal? Isn't it fucking great? I got you, Dungeon. But, like, it's so ridiculous. What do you mean a product of its time? Every game is a product of its time.
That's cool. It's aged so gracefully that it inspired every single PlayStation first-party game like Uncharted.
Literally, Mazlor. Literally. It's fucking insane, dude. It's like, oh, I can't play Mario on the NES. It's a product of its time, even though it's a classic fucking video game. Chrono Trigger? I can't play that. It's a product of its time. What the fuck are we talking about? There are games that are timeless. Regardless of the time you play them, they're literally perfect. What's wrong with these guys? What's wrong with them?
2006.
That's right.
Holding A to road. You got a roadie
Back
run.
to the Future 2.
Yeah. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate the 2, man. Agreed. What do you mean you got a whole day to roadie run? Of course.
All Sony does is copy ideas from their superiors.
That's all Sony. That's all, dude. That's all they ever done. It's crazy. It literally is like Sony copied it. There was like an image floating around to other places where it's like every time somebody like Nintendo did something, Sony just copied it right after every single time. I forgot where it was from, but I saw it once before.
Like, people aren't gonna like that. The multiplayer is super hardcore. You know, it's the wall bouncing. You're forced. By the way, multiplayer
and PlayStation don't give a shit about the customer. Just enjoy gaming.
Exactly, Michael. Thank you for the $5 dues from Australia. Jay Hootie, thank you for the member, bro. I appreciate that. Doom 93 is timeless. True.
You tell them, Alex. This is why I prefer Slayer's Testament over the actual Doom 2016.
Yeah.
Slayer's Testament is a Quake 1 mod that turns the game into a Doom 2016 remake.
That's
Plus
awesome.
one for retro graphics.
That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that, Ray. Thank you for the $1, bro.
Player is forced crossplay.
Oh, yeah, chat. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. If I come a-knocking, that means the boats are rocking. I'll leave $20 on the nightstand. Come back in a few hours. What up, Paris? Elijah Wood? What do you mean Elijah Wood? Oh, Back to the Future 2? I got you. I got
Hats
you.
and champagne in the house. Keep
Where?
on being sexy, my love.
Where's Top Hats? Where is he? I see you, Seeds. You're right, 100%. Where's Top Hats? I don't see him. Where is he? You said he's here. Where? 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 I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking.
What's wrong with these people? They're tourists, obviously. They don't play games as games
They
and
don't.
never understand the classics.
No, they don't.
But love corpus sticks.
It's honestly crazy. Red Brick, you're not Top Hats. Stop it. Look harder? What do you mean look harder? Incognito, Top Hats, and champagne. I don't believe you, Red Brick. I don't believe you, Red Brick. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. No. See, only I would know this. Only I would know this. And he knows it. Only I would know this, and he knows this. Not because of this. This. They're just cats. Those are his cats. And if I remember correctly, one of them passed away. Am I right? Am I right? There it is. I got you. Hold on.
Jacob fatted to teach CrapGamer a lesson. I'm wearing a top hat and only a top hat. Goon gang, all gas, no brakes.
And also, I know it's him because I'm subbed to him as well. That's how I know it's him too. I'm glad you're doing good, bro. You haven't DM'd me in a while. You better DM me again. Mm-hmm. 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 That's right. All right, let's keep it going. Lovers reunited.
If he was smart, he could just go into the accessibility options and turn on auto run. He doesn't want a game, he wants a movie experience.
Exactly, Duckman. You will not do that. Stop it, Top Hats.
Alex, did
you
you
will not
know
do that.
OG Turok had an update?
Did you know OG Turok had an update? It did for real? Wait, Falco, is no nonsense your wife?
Yep.
So yeah, good luck with that. You know, you're stuck playing against like PC dudes that are gonna use a mouse to
Wait, when did that happen? All right, we got to talk later. 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 Because I know that happened, but like, didn't you remarry? Or did that happen again? I could have sworn you remarried from the last time you told me. Okay, right. That's what I thought. But dude, you guys have been together for like 10 years. You're practically married. Stop it.
That bisexual bum.
You're married. Stop it.
Wall bounce and all that kind of stuff. Not only that, but the cheats and things like that. But also, it's just like a very linear, old school, clunky kind of game.
What do you mean
for 2025? Right? This game came out 20 years ago. So I think initially there will, just like with Halo, if they released Halo CE again on PlayStation, initially you would see.
Bro, there are games right now that Halo CE, things that game does, that games today do not do. Powerboss, I thought you were modded. Sorry, I'll fix that. Bro, see, Halo CE does things today that games today do not do. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro.
See some numbers there, but then it would, within a month it would be gone completely because it's a product of its time. Nobody wants to play a game that you can't sprint in. Right?
What?
Like, I mean, I'm just being...
You roadie run. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't sprint in. And Halo's regular character speed is fast enough. You don't need to sprint. CrapGamer brought back top hats and champagne. He sure did. Yep, that's exactly what happened. What?
Real with it, you know what I mean? The power weapon formula is kind of gone in today's multiplayer games.
What?
Someone that's playing Fortnite or Warzone.
Do you think they're gonna? Well, you know,
Apex Legends.
Crap. We'll
Dude,
get
I tried to play Apex Legends one day, right? And I've never played that game before. I thought I was having a stroke, man. It moved so fast. I was like, "Geez," you know what I mean? I never went back to it. I was like, "I can't play this shit."
The man is literally asking for slower gameplay, and then he gets slower gameplay with Gears and is mad of the slower gameplay.
Counter-Strike, am I a joke to you?
Yeah, Rambling, exactly. He's a movelet, 100%.
He doesn't know that Halo CE change FPS games.
Literally. Oh, Seeds, yeah, don't worry, dude. We don't ban anybody here, dude. Don't worry. We don't ban anybody here. Literally, I have one person banned. I out of the entire time I've done this, only one person is banned. Let me see who it is, actually. I've got it here. Hold on. Community. No. Is it under cop? No. Settings. The only person that is banned is a guy named Xbox Has No Games. That is the only person who is banned. So you don't ever have to worry, bro. Look. Okay, stop.
Gamer?
Look. It's fucking crazy. He's the only person who's banned because every time I unban him, all he does is spam that I'm an Xbox cocksucker. That's it. For me to ban you, even Utsav isn't banned in the chat.
So basically he sucks at multiplayer games.
Yeah, he basically sucks at So yeah, Seeds, you're not going to get timed out or anything like that. Don't worry.
Is CrapGamer using a dial-up phone on the stream?
I think so. I think he is using a dial-up phone.
Gears
I mean, he's partially
is one
right
of the best third-person shooter series ever made.
Yeah.
Story, multiplayer, horde mode are all top tier. Pony's gonna get whooped.
It's gonna be crazy. Alex is a PlayStation cocksucker. Yeah, true, Juan. It's crazy,
Laptops
dude.
are better than P desktops.
Don't stop. They're not. Stop, Eggy. Thank you for the 18 months. Unicorn Rocco, thank you for the 16 months.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm old. I can't play that anymore. But it's like, like people that are used to playing those fast-paced games, they're going to absolutely hate this game. So, like, yeah, good. Microsoft, continue just destroying your brand, for a few extra bucks. You know what I'm saying?
What? So by that logic, Gears should never be made again, period. Even if it was Xbox exclusive. By that logic. Because his problem isn't the fact that Gears is multiplat. His problem is that it's too slow for the modern gamer. Yet we all know that's not the case. We know that's not the case.
Wait. Let me cook. 1. Third-person action. 2.
Okay.
Story-driven, crazy graphic fidelity.
Yeah.
And they hate Gears.
Yep.
That's like right up their alley.
Exactly. What day is he on here asking for Phil to quit his job? Day 7. All right, I'm going to go get another drink of water, chat. Hold on.